me, but I didn't. I missed out a lot. I probably would never made it. You heard?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. Back 9-2, 9-3, beginning 9-2, in the 9-1, 9-2, 9-3. A lot of niggas couldn't even make it on that island because it was a wall. Bronx, Brooklyn, wall. Niggas couldn't even walk the corridors. Couldn't even go to the courthouses without popping off. You dig what I'm saying? So when I got there, first time I was on the island, man, I didn't know nothing about a razor, but I told the nigga we can fight. We can fight. Nigga put that razor down and got his ass whooped, and they ran me out. They ran me out of Mart 8. I went straight to Mart 9. They couldn't come over there no more.
They couldn't come to Mart 9 though, right?
They couldn't come to Mart 9 Southside. They couldn't live there.
Who all was in Mart 9? I know it was you, Bam. Who else was over there with you?
Damn, that was so long ago. That was years ago. Couple of niggas that came through the hood. Like little niggas from Stratford and Morrison and Soundview. Like on that side, little Spanish niggas that we grew up. Like, you know, man, Band grew up on that. We from Bronx River, but we was in Stratford and Morrison and shit like that. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So most of the niggas that we knew that came through was most of them niggas. So when they came through, niggas already knew, man. Yeah, we here. We don't have that much movement, but we here. We out. We here.
Yo, son, when we was coming up in Bronx River, have you ever seen anybody come through Bronx River and tear Bronx River up? Anybody? Any projects?
Never.
Nobody,
Never.
right? Nobody.
Never. Niggas was getting checked at the sidewalk.
You couldn't even come through the bricks.
Niggas was getting checked at the sidewalk. Who you coming here for? And we walking you to the building.
You couldn't even come through the projects. Talking about getting robbed.
And we walking you to the building to make sure you know that person.
Yeah, I know you was mad excited. I know you was mad excited when you heard Band came on, right?
What? Then I didn't even see my boy yet.
And they let him go they let him go at the first board too. I was like, wow, that was a blessing right there.
That's a blessing. For real. 30 years, 31 years, man. So like I told him, man, the time that you was surviving in there, I would have to survive like that on the streets. You know what I mean? Me getting shot, shit like that. I survived it. I'm still living.
What was harder for you when you went up to the mountains or Rikers Island? If you had to go to jail right now, will you want to go straight up to the mountains or Rikers Island?
Well, God forbid, I'd rather go straight to up north.
Straight up north, right? I be trying to tell people what it's like. It was
Nigga might not make it off Rikers Island.
Right now, you might not make it off of Rikers Island at all. Because, yo, son,
At all.
it ain't no staff there. So if you get it on, you better not bleed out before they get you to the hospital. Yo, son, it's crazy. Dudes not eating for 3 or 4 days on Rikers Island, man.
See what they not understanding, man? It was hard back then too. Niggas wasn't even eating the mess hall food, bro. Only thing niggas was eating early in the morning was the cereal. Frosted Flakes. Niggas wasn't getting up on them days anyway. So niggas were eating Frosted Flakes and peanut butter jelly sandwiches. You dig what I'm saying? Other than that, you got commissary. Niggas was getting commissary.
Yo, son, do you remember that? Yo, you remember that mystery meat?
Oh my God.
The mystery meat? The cop-out sandwiches?
The hard-ass cheese, the fucked-up boots, you dig?
For real.
All that shit. I would never forget that because it reminded me to stay home.
Yeah.
I think about jail all the time to make me realize that I have more going on for myself than I was doing when I was being locked up and ruining my life. You know what I'm saying? Now I can actually sit back and be like, I'm happy with the outcome that I made it, man. I made it.
Right.
I almost didn't make it, but I made it. You think what I'm saying?
How many years you did?
Altogether, 12 and a half.
Yeah.
12 and a half. Been home since 2001 and never turned back. 2002.
Right.
Never turned back, bro. Stayed out the way, man.
Nah, but you know what, though, son?
And a family man.
It's a full-time job, son, not to go back to jail. It's a full-time job. It's like you really got to be on some disciplined shit not to go back to jail, because it's like niggas try to test you when your gun go warm. And I know you seen that video that they put on the internet in the hood, right? I know you seen that video.
And I said, yo, Poppy changed.
But you know the crazy part about it is, it wasn't even just that, son. The way it played out is like, if I would have actually let it go, son, now it's like I'm in the middle, but it's also everybody around. You see what I'm saying? That would have been a nasty situation. So I had to really. And then
that's why I said you changed, because back then, listen, let me tell you something, man. We both went this shit. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? I say this to say this, man. I don't clout chase. I don't dick ride. I don't do none of that. But a nigga like you, I salute, because you changed. We didn't care about cameras. We didn't care about what niggas said, because at that time niggas didn't care either. So when I seen that, I'm like, yo, I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad it didn't turn out the way it's supposed to have turned out.
Right.
You digging on what?
Right.
Because I know back in the days, it would have been crazy.
Nah, but you know what, son? It's like what Jay-Z said, right? It's like, if I kill you, I'm brainless. But if you kill me, you famous. What's a nigga to do when the streets is watching, waiting for you to make your first mistake? And it's like, once you start to value life, that's when niggas start to test you. Like it's a game. Like, come on, son. I know you be seeing some of the stuff where niggas be talking on the internet and they be running their mouth like, yo. And it really be
like they doing on here. Like they doing right now. Poppy, pussy, this, that. Y'all niggas don't know. Nigga, we made it out the 80s. That's what I tell niggas right now. I made it out the 80s, nigga. And it wasn't easy.
The 80s and the 90s in Bronx River. Like these niggas, son, these niggas act like I just woke up and grew up.
I made it in jail out the 90s. I wasn't in the streets, but in jail, I made it out. And it was real then. Niggas would get stabbed, shot, all that. All that.
So these niggas don't even understand my story. Like, I done been through wars with some of the illest of the illest killers, man. Pretty Black was there when I got like when that first body dropped, when a nigga went to jail for that first. Pretty Black was there, Boston She Called. It's like these niggas just be thinking that like life is just sweet, or it's just something sweet. But then you know what it is too? Real niggas recognize and they understand, but niggas don't want to see or face the fact that when it comes to these suck ass rappers, they be comparing me to like I'm just stronger and greater than these niggas. For real.
First of all, they can't compare you to a rapper, because you're not a rapper. You're not out there making songs to justify what life is about. You dig what I'm saying? You on here trying to teach these niggas, because they don't know what it is, man, to live, man. No, I wasn't even thinking about that.
So you know what, son? It's like when you put a clean pencil next to a dirty pencil that ain't never been through nothing. Dudes ain't never been through nothing. A sharpened pencil ain't like, it's like put your knuckles up, little. Do y'all see his knuckles? Do you see his knuckles? Those of a nigga, that's the knuckles of a nigga that's been fighting his whole life.
46 years. out the pussy, you heard?
They don't understand, son.
I wanted out, and these helped me stay alive.
Yeah, man. Damn, I ain't gonna even
lie. When I didn't go professional boxing, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't have time for that.
What's good with the family though, son?
Everything good, man. Everybody healthy. Everybody's alive. My oldest daughter almost finished college. My second oldest daughter is almost finished like she just got out of high school. Everything good, man.
Yeah, so we get old. When the kids start going to college, you know we getting old now.
My oldest 25, Mo. Word.
Wow.
25.
When the last time you been in the hood?
Went through there, Dawn funeral.
Dawn funeral?
Yeah, I went through there that day. I didn't go to the funeral, but I was out there.
Right.
I went to the hood. I was outside when everybody was on the block. I was out there. I stopped out for a minute right there. You probably was there, but I was on the other side of the street where Boo Magic and them was at.
Son, the projects don't feel the same no more.
It don't. I don't go over there, bro.
It don't feel the same no more. Now you know what it is too, son. It's like it's always home, but at the same time, it's like son. When I go to my building, there's literally nobody there. I think probably Nancy on the first floor. There's nobody in the building no more. Everybody passed away. As a matter of fact, Ralph and his grandmother. Everybody else passed away. They gone. So it's like when you go back, it don't even feel the same no more, man.
Bro, you know what's so sad? I don't even get out my car when I go over there.
Because it don't feel the same. And it's like now when you look out there, there's a new generation of it's one generation, then another generation, then another generation of kids we don't even know no more.
I don't even, like, some of them niggas, they know me. But most of them niggas, they be looking like, who the fuck is this nigga? Who the fuck is this nigga? Nigga, I'll probably change your pebbles. I'll probably walk you to the store and get some candy for your son. Like, nigga, I'm part of Bronx River, nigga. Everywhere I go, I'm a Bronx River nigga. Right. Everywhere, but I'll be like, yeah, these niggas don't know what that means.
See, the new generation is chicken Ave. We Bronx River.
Who?
They chicken Ave. We Bronx River.
Nah, my girl talking about, yeah, it was two different projects. Bronx River and Bronxdale is two different projects.
Yeah, they definitely is.
Two different projects.
Definitely is. It's only one Bronx River.
It's only one.
Bronxdale, though. It's only one Bronx River.
When you say Bronx River, you got to say the PJs, because Bronx River is a Bronx River Avenue that goes way the fuck. But I'm from the projects. Once you come there, yeah, it's a whole new world. Which one? There's a whole lot of them. Soundview, Soundview, Bronxdale, Edenmall, Flores. We got a whole bunch of projects in the Bronx. Bronx is on fire right now, by the way.
Yo, son, the Bronx is disgusting.
Get dropped on every block.
It's candles burning on every block in the Bronx. Shit is a battlefield, and will be somewhat. You know what killed me though, son, man. It's like in life is like a video game, right? After you beat the video game and you graduate to the next level, to the next board, it's like I done beat the game already. And niggas want you to start all over from the first floor, the first board again, the first game again in life. Like, nigga, we done came through so much in life. So, but dudes think that you supposed to come down to their level. Like, nigga, do you realize how far nigga came?
Yo, talking about it giving me chills. Like, it took literally blood, sweat, and tears to get from where we was at.
So a lot of
niggas don't understand. Niggas don't understand. My moms used to go to Models. My moms used to go to Models and get the sneakers off the rack to where nigga rock shit like this now. You dig?
Right.
Like, they don't understand that. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I'm from the project. I'm a project baby. You dig what I'm saying?
So that's why I be getting pissed off.
It wasn't given to me. I had to earn my shit.
So that's why when I be getting pissed off, when I be seeing these rappers running around and they be, yo, it's like, yo, when you see these rappers, right? Like Jim Jones, right? When you see these niggas living in mansions, right?
Yeah.
Why they keep showing niggas the hood when you live in mansions? Let me see your pool. You feel me? Like, yo, son, we niggas in the hood is trying to get out. These niggas that made it out is trying to get back in.
I got something for you.
Oh, you got a dog? How long you had that for?
She's what? 11 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Little bully.
Yeah, I want to see how long you gonna hold on to that bully, because doing dogs ain't easy. You got to be a dog man. Dogs will wear you out.
And you know I'm not a dog man, bro. You know I'm not one.
You got to be a dog man.
I'm not a pet nigga, period. Word. Yeah, my shorty wanted her.
You know what I want you to do, man? for them young boys
Yep.
that be watching, man, I want you to tell them through your experience why they should not go to jail. Like, cause you know, and it's crazy because I know you was giving it up when you was locked up. But niggas, every time I see some of these dudes that get up here and talk about jail, son, they always make it sound like it was something sweet about it, like it was just peaches and cream.
Yo, listen, for those niggas that's out there that's younger than me, I'll tell you this, man. If your mom tell you stop doing something, stop doing it. If your pops tell you stop doing it, stop doing it, because they telling you this so you won't do the dumb shit, real shit. I tell this to my son. I try to teach my son the same shit. But I try to lead by example. I tell him what I went through. I tell him how not having friends is cool. Real shit. Not having friends is cool because at the end of the day, you only gonna have you. Being in the house is cool now. Because running these streets is gonna get you killed or locked up for some shit that you don't have nothing to do with. If you banging, bang for a reason, for a cause. Not
And
because
not
your man
because.
got beat. There's a difference. These niggas banging because my man is cool. No, I bang for a cause. Touch one of my kids. Violate me. Then you gonna see that part of me. By the way, I'm Bloodstone villain. First generation. 20 years in this lifestyle. I lead by example, man. I do for my community now.
Yeah, what was your final draw when you said, yo, this is it. Ain't no more jail for me?
When I started loving myself. Real shit. When I started loving myself, even though I lost myself in between loving myself, because I realized when I was in there, man, ain't nobody did a goddamn thing for me, man.
Say that again.
Ain't nobody did a motherfucking thing for me. When my mom's passed away, when I just turned 19, I was in Katsaki. I realized I had to do for me, bruh. Real shit. And
Wow, that's right.
Once I started loving myself, I was like, yo, jail is not it. Jail is not it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it was it. It was it then. Shit happens. You dig what I'm saying? Shit happens. You gotta pay your. If you're not a 6'9" nigga, you gonna do your time.
Right.
Whether you did it or not, you still gonna do it because me being me, the crimes that I got locked up for, I did not do. Nigga told on me for my 5.5 year bid for my drugs. Nigga told on me. My DFY bid, niggas put me involved with something I never had involved with. But to say back for what, like to say back, to tell back, that wasn't never me. Never been me. I'm gonna catch you on the long run.
Yeah. You know, my mom was passed away not too long, well, last year.
I know. I seen it, man. You don't be seeing my post. You don't be seeing my comments.
Shit is crazy, son. Niggas don't even know. Your moms and my moms used to be best friends.
Hold on.
Nigga, you smoking that loud, huh? Choking your that loud, choking your lungs out. So I know that was the hardest feeling. I know that was the hardest feeling in the world when you lost your moms in jail. That's the one thing, man, that I thank God for, that a nigga actually was home. And it even still, son, when I lost my mom, son, my mom was in the hospital and we couldn't see it because of this COVID shit. And that was the worst feeling in the world.
I ain't gonna lie, me, if it was that situation, even though I went to Southport after that. I went to Southport for 9 months in the box. Yeah.
You lost it, right?
We ain't gonna get into that, but yeah, I wound up going to Southport and then I went to Attica. But me, I don't know. Me, if I lost my mom's while I was in the streets, I think it would have been worse.
You know what, son?
Because we both, like, this is 93. This is 93.
Yeah.
Shit crazy in 93.
Yeah.
I done lost it.
Yeah.
I was probably been dead or in jail right now forever.
You know, it's crazy. I always told my mom, son, I said, yo, when you when you go, I'm going with you. I'm going out with a bang. But it's crazy. It's like with all my daughters looking at me, and you know what I mean. With all my daughters looking at me, it was like, yo, wow. I couldn't even believe it, son. It took a lot out of a nigga for real. For real.
You don't live for you no more, man. You live for your kids, man.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I don't live for me. I never did, man. Once I got my kids, I'm like, yo, I gotta do better.
For real.
Because my kids gonna see me. You dig what I'm saying? Even though shit didn't turn out good with one of the baby mothers I have, it is what it is. But my kids gonna get older, they're gonna realize what was the problem. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not the type to bash her. I hope the best for her, for all of them.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, she wanted those.
My shit is, my shit is now. Whatever they like, be great. Cause I know that's all I'm trying to do is be great.
Well, she ain't trying to let you see him.
Yeah, it's one of them situations.
That'd be the worst right there. That'd be the worst.
It's crazy because you got niggas that don't give a fuck about their kids, and you got niggas that wanna niggas that go to jail for life for their kids.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We all that went through or had them baby mothers that play them games with the kids, want to play tug of war, don't want to pick up the phone, don't want to let you see the kids. Yeah,
let them be great.
It's sad.
You know what's fucked up to say is that, nigga get bashed some deadbeat this, deadbeat that. It's like when a nigga was doing for his kids in the household, why did that happen? What made that turn? What made that 360 turn? Something happened within that relationship. You dig what I'm saying? They say niggas cheat. I never was a cheating nigga. Never could be a cheating nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Especially when my kids involved. Nah, I'm gonna make shit right. If I could get you from being homeless to a house, be happy. You got niggas that can't even get their baby moms into a fucking 1-bedroom.
See, my whole thing is like this, right? What I try to tell females is that you only gonna really have a handful of people in this world that's gonna love you. You don't never take a father out of a child's life or give a father even an excuse not to be a father, because ain't nobody gonna love the kid like they mother and they father. You bring the evil stepdad in the house that pretends like he cool, like he's cool, but 2-3 years down the line, when that relationship breaks up, he's never gonna pick up the phone and call and say, "Yo, what's up with Shorty?" You know what I mean? Let me speak to the kids. He don't give a damn.
He don't give a fuck. He got his word.
He got his. He just passing time with the pussy.
That's it. That's what the niggas is be around for, the pussy. And then once they get tired of that, then what? then what?
Or they find, or they decide that, you know what I mean, this relationship running dry, so I'm gonna plan my escape, find me another shorty, then I'm gonna bounce.
But like I say now, I don't give a fuck no more. Be great. That's my shit. Be great. Be great by taking care of my kids and doing right, because apparently you didn't want me to do that. So be great and take care of them.
Right.
I'm alright. I got my own everything. You know what I'm saying? I got a shorty. We good. She got a whip. I got a whip. I got a job. She got a job. Like, yeah.
Doing grown man shit.
Yeah, we good.
And it's crazy, right? You know the crazy part about it is, man, because I listen to a lot of dudes and everybody kill a gorilla, and I'm like, yo, the niggas that really been through some shit, all we want to do is make it home. All we want to do is make it home.
And stay healthy.
And stay healthy too. Because you know, all the shit that you done been through in life, that the bumps and bruises, everything plays wear and tear on your heart. Every little bit of excitement plays wear and tear on your heart.
Facts.
On your organs. So yeah.
On your soul. Fuck that. Let's go deep. It hurts and it scars your soul.
Yeah, it does.
It scars your soul to a point where you numb to certain shit you just don't care about. No, like I said, man, I stay in my lane. Niggas don't really see or hear from me unless I post up or go live or something like that. Other than that, I be in my lane, man. I stay to myself. Even where I'm at, I stay to myself. I could be outside. Everybody know me, but I'm good. I'm good.
That's how you learned how to stay out of jail, though.
Stay to myself.
And see, we living in a time where ain't nobody shooting no fair ones no more. You quick to shoot a fair one in a heartbeat. The niggas ain't shooting fair ones no more.
Yeah, I get to a point where I just look at niggas like, really?
Like I beat your face down.
But then I know it always turn out like it turns out any other time. I beat a nigga ass, he want to go get the burner anyway. So that's already, established.
That's
you
what
think
it is.
Like niggas can't take ass whoopings no more.
Nah,
don't start thinking, huh?
Nah,
don't start thinking.
You know what it is? Because I be laughing when I look at you because most people automatically off the jump, if we in the club or we outside and it's about to be a fight, most dudes, the first dude that they gonna pick the swing on is you, because they gonna look like I think I could beat him and not realize that you got a mean knuckle game.
And I be standing, I do that to this day. I stand away from everybody. You can ask my girl, she'll tell you when I was outside going to these after hours and shit, I'm standing by myself or I'm with niggas that want to be around me. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas that rock with me. Other than that, I don't be in the crowd. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that crowd over there. My back is against the wall at all times.
Right.
I treat it outside now like it's jail. My back is against the wall. I see everything.
Right.
And I don't have no problem with nobody. It's just me. It's just me. I don't got no beef.
You know, it's funny, right? Because when I was one day I did a live outside in Bronx River, and one of them little piss boy ass niggas that the trolls made a video talking about, look at how he be breaking his neck, like his head is on a swivel. I said, see, that's when you know a nigga ain't never grew up in the hood and ain't never had no beef. Because if you ever had beef, and even if you didn't have beef, if you grew up in Bronx River, Edenwald, Webster, Soundview, Castle Hill, if you grew up anywhere, Cortland Projects, Jackson, Melrose, if you grew up anywhere in the projects, even if you wasn't living like that, you better keep your head on a swivel. You better keep your head on a swivel.
You know what it is? Probably only people that didn't have that type of problems to look over their shoulders because them niggas was going to school. You dig what I'm saying? Either you look, the reason why niggas looking over their shoulder, you was either you got beef or you was getting money and you was making sure the police wasn't running up on you. Or a nigga that or Jack boy. You dig what I'm saying? So if a nigga ain't looking over his shoulder because he ain't had no worries.
But even, see, the whole thing about it is, even with the regular dudes in the hood that grew up in the projects, they still looked over their shoulder because they was going to get their sneakers taken. Your mother bought you a nice pair of sneakers, you was going to get robbed for it. If your mother bought you a nice little necklace, you had any jewelry on, or you went to Summer Youth, because even if you went to Summer Youth to get the Summer Youth check, if you was, man, listen, if you get caught on the wrong block with that Summer Youth check, you getting robbed. Don't go in the check cashing spot. You better hold that check until you get home, or you was getting bagged. Don't cash that check.
I got blamed for some shit like that. I told the little nigga it wasn't me. I said I wasn't robbing some of you niggas. You got the wrong nigga, bro. Chill. Ask before you get into some shit you don't know. I just came home. I said, yo, bro, ask the niggas before you jump out the window, bro. Know what I mean? I wasn't robbing niggas. That wasn't me, bro. Ask. Nigga swung, hit me, then they killed him. They killed him. I told him it wasn't me.
You know what, though? I'm glad it went that way, because a lot of dudes went to jail because they looked like the nigga that robbed the nigga. Like, all right, I ain't catch that nigga, you did it. And the police having niggas in the lineup, you did it. Mad dudes went to jail for robberies that they didn't do.
See, and the shit about it, I could talk about it because I did 5.5 for it. I was getting money. I was getting money. You think what I'm saying? I was on the block. I wasn't robbing. Nigga, I didn't have to do that.
Right.
I buy sneakers. I buy sneakers every day. You dig?
Yeah.
But that's here and there. That's here and there. That was old days. That was here and there. That was here and there. Do I miss it? Nah.
Man, let me tell you something, man. With all the shit that's going on in New York, son, I don't even want to live in New York no more. I started to make a video on this topic too. Like, New York does not feel the same way no more, man. It doesn't have the same feel. Every time you go outside, is either if you own it and you know what I mean. Just don't get caught by the boys, or don't get caught lacking. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta have beef no more. The wolves outside is hungry and niggas want to eat. You look like you got it, they come and get it.
Like you said, the streets is watching.
Son, you got niggas riding around 4 deep in cars, jumping out.
Oh no.
4 deep, jumping out, sticking niggas up. Now, even if you holding, you got 4 dudes that just jumped out of a car. You got a hell of an exchange right there. You got a problem. So shit is definitely real. You gotta, in today's time, man, if you in the streets, if you outside, you gotta stick and move. You gotta stick and move.
If you on a block, period, man, you gotta keep it moving. Nigga, act like you got Heelys. You heard? Click them shits and keep it gliding. Word. Gliding,
when the last time you heard from Weasel?
He liked the picture. That was it.
Yeah, I ain't seen my boy Weasel in a minute. In a minute, man.
Bitty Bo. That's a 7'5" childhood friend there, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I spoke to Long Arm Terrence yesterday. I be speaking to him. I be speaking to Bam. You know what I mean? Bam home now. Terrence trying to get
Eric.
him.
What's up with Eric, man?
I spoke to Eric yesterday. Eric got life. Right now, Eric trying to
Yeah, I know.
He trying to fight on his appeal. Nigga got life.
When you speak to him, man, send my regards, man. You already know, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? He trying to overturn them numbers. That's why I be telling people, when people be watching me, like, most of my real niggas is either home taking care of their family or dead or in jail. Most of my niggas got life in jail. Matter of fact, I just spoke to T Mac. Mac might be home. He might be home next year. This year, next year, he might be home. Because everybody else in this case, you know, gave some of the time back or whatever with all this shit, right? So, you know what I mean? Mac got 11 in. Eric got 11 in.
Free my boys, man.
Terrence,
for those fucking with you now that you up here, niggas gonna be like, damn, this. I'll be trying to stay low. I don't want to know nobody. I don't want to know nobody. I'm a nobody. I'm just a black man in society. You're trying to make it.
For real,
That's it. That's it. I got literally a 9 to 5. You heard? I go to work.
Yeah, man.
That's all I do. I stay in the shadows, man. I let niggas know I ain't running from nobody and I ain't hiding from nobody.
Give us a Martin War story. Give us a Martin War story, nigga.
I got one when we had these cool ass CEOs. I forgot these niggas' names. They used to let one nigga from the north side, one nigga from the south side fight in the middle. You know, eventually they didn't. Nobody wanted to fight me, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why, but nigga, it used to be, nigga, Brooklyn nigga come on outside, he's getting out of there. He's out of there. It was a Brooklyn Bronx beef back then. Now nigga, it don't be on that. This is a lot of niggas I was on the island with Mano. I was on the island with I listened to this Magoo. This is before Bloods was even involved. I was on the island with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a niggas in I didn't have a name like Bam. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
They just knew that Bam was my man from the same hood. When he told me he had beef, I had beef.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And everywhere we used to go, bro, we had to get it on. Any house that we had, like, I got scraped from here to here all the way back. Burner, the razor was dug. I beat that nigga ass. They moved me out. That was it. That was it. Scrape, beat him up, spin dog, beat the nigga up, kick me out. But we had, yo, I mean, it's fucked up to say we had good days and bad days in jail. Cause we used to smoke so much weed in that bitch, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the days.
Nigga, we used to have,
I be speaking to Wild Bill from time to time.
Yo, free Bobcat, man. Free my bro Bobcat, man.
I spoke to Bobcat a couple of times too, son. You know what I mean? Son, you gotta respect Bobcat, man, because Bobcat just, you know what I mean? If you're gonna take out your anger, that's the way you're supposed to take out your anger. You gotta.
Let me tell you something. We grew up with Bobcat. Bobcat always was like that. Always. He barely had beef with niggas on the block because he said we got a bigger picture than that, my nigga. And then it was so much pressure built up because of his son. God bless his son.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all not doing nothing. So I can't take it out on this person. I'm gonna take it out on the system.
Right.
I think I would have did the same shit. Like, come on, bro, I'm giving y'all niggas time.
Yeah, Bobcat, man. That's why you gotta respect, you gotta love Bobcat, man. I wish there was a way we could bring that nigga up out of that situation, but there ain't no getting up out of that. That nigga, he gonna take Aaron the precinct out. Like, yo, yeah, I ain't gonna even lie. It's like, yo, if I didn't know Bobcat and no family and stuff like that, you would think that this shit was fake the way he went up in the precinct just dumping. And then when the gun ran out, he said, all right, I'm done. and the crazy part
I feel like this. I think he relieved so much stress out of that, he was good.
Nah, he did.
He lived to talk about it, he was good.
Yeah, he was. He definitely did, man. But you know what I mean? I just wish that one of the good brothers that loved him could have got to him before he made that decision, because Bobcat is a soldier. It's like when you watch the movie The Terminator and you see how they go through the future war. That's the type of nigga that you bring in a war like that. These other niggas that be running around that's super duper tough, the illest McGilla gorillas, man, it's like, yo, niggas that been through some shit don't want to go through no more shit. So when I be seeing these fucking rappers sit up there and talking that shit, it irritates me. Well, how they make it seem like it's so cool. Like, so many of my niggas is kidnapped in jail. I wish I could get some of my niggas out.
Yo, I'm so in tune with my life, bro. I don't even care what the next man doing. Long as them niggas be great at what they doing. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just living my life.
Sometimes, you know what though? Sometimes it's best to be like that, but at the same time, it's like it's the Malcolm X in me that can't. It's like, you know what I mean? When you done did so much dirt, now at some point in time, I just feel like this is my way of giving back, because I feel like for some of us, you can't just go to jail and do your time after the dirt, like the type of level of stuff that I've done. You see what I'm saying? Niggas went to jail for robberies and stuff like that. These niggas don't understand. I really went to jail every time for homicides. You can't put that type of work and pain in and come home and not clean and not give back. You got to give back in some type of way. You see what I'm saying? You got to clean up the plate.
Them good deeds do count. A lot of people don't understand. Doing good deeds come back, man. Karma is real.
And then people got to understand. So for every one of us old grown men, especially that got that energy, that street energy, there's a young boy watching. If we know jail and the losses we took going to jail was some of the most painful shit that we've ever been through, why would we lead the next generation into the same shit? And that be my problem with a lot of dudes, man. Everybody's super tough until it's time to be super tough. Right now, they running around making dudes lose their job because they want us to take some bullshit. Niggas ain't ready to go to war for that. Niggas ain't willing to fight to keep their wives and their jobs and keep their jobs, but niggas that fight to prove that I'm tough or you ain't tough. So you want me to prove to you, and you willing to go to jail to prove that I'm not tough, and I'm willing to go to jail to prove to you that I'm tough. but we not gonna fight for the rights to not be drugged up by these people? Like, come on, man.
This society is fucked up, Javi, man. Yo, Matt, I sat here and I had a conversation with my shorty. I said, yo, imagine, even with China and them. We be live with China, we be kicking some shit, we say some shit. Imagine we did unite, my nigga. The day black people actually like the next motherfucker. Niggas know how powerful we'll be.
Yeah.
But you can't. Everybody want to be a chief. Nobody want to be an Indian, man. Everybody want to be a leader, but they lead in where? Where?
You know what? My whole thing is like this, right? If you want to be a leader and you want to be a chief, then you're supposed to lead by example. So when everybody take a look at your life and see where you're leading yourself at, then you can lead me. When you show me that you're capable of leading yourself and leading your family, taking care of your household, you know what I mean, raising your children right, because there's a great responsibility that comes from being a leader. And if you ain't got your shit together, you laying up with a female and she doing everything, and you a certain age and you ain't got nothing going on outside of the fact that you think you tough and you driving a car.
You ain't grown.
And barely got gas in it, who you leading?
You're not grown. And you're not grown. You can't even say you're grown, because to be grown, man, you got responsibilities. A bill. I got insurance, cable. What else we got?
We ain't got car
phone.
notes,
no car notes. We own our shit. Yeah.
Man, listen, man. It might come some time and point where all of this is taken away from us and we off the grid. We might have to go back to learning how to build huts and tents and shit like that. But either way, you gotta learn how to go out there to hunt to survive. You gotta be able to go out there. You know what I mean?
Fish. I know how to shoot a rifle. I know how to build a tent. Listen, I know how to do those.
Right.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that. I know how to make a fire. You dig what I'm saying?
And I'm not from New York, so I'm from Florida.
And I got a country ass girl. You heard? She's not from New York. She's from the Midwest.
Okay.
She know how to fish. She know how to shoot. You heard?
Yeah, ain't not one of these chicks that don't know how to function outside in the woods. See a lizard run across, she know how to deal with it. And a lizard and a snake, a lizard and a snake. Right. I mean, as long as you happy, man, it is what it is, man. One thing I tell people all the time, life is all about man, woman, and child, man. That's what it all boils down to, man, woman, and child. Not niggas talking about my nigga. Posted up on a block 24 hours a day, 365 days out. Like, nah, man. Sometimes I be telling females, some of the females out there be complaining about dudes. He be playing video games, man. Let that nigga get his stress off in the house with that video game. Sometimes, man, you don't. The last thing you want to do is push your man outside to that street corner. He might not come back home.
Nah, she know. She know.
Real. Somebody,
it's so real. She got her own. She got her own game. You heard? Real. She got her own. I got my own.
Where we come from, man. Like, son, look at all the dudes that's not here. Go through memory lane. Sly,
Tryon,
Nudie, Papo. And Papa fucked me up, son. Papa wasn't even home for 45 to 60 days. Dre gone now. You know Dre passed away, right?
Yeah, I know.
Dre gone now. Like,
you forgot that nigga shot me?
Oh wow. I damn sure did. But you know what though? At the end of the day,
I just say it now because shit happened and he's not around. But
right.
You know what it is.
But at the same time, son, you know what though? It's just looking at the fact that, son, you know what I mean? That was my arch enemy. Straight up and down. That was my arch enemy.
And you know what's crazy? Just like I tell niggas don't understand is that I got part of something I never knew what was going on. My reason of being in part of somebody and Niggas being there for me because niggas was there when I needed them. You dig what I'm saying? When niggas ran down on me and my bro, who was there? And I stood by that person. Niggas didn't like that. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas felt like I supposed to be for the block, so I supposed to been with that party. Hold on, my nigga, you put me part of something I never was a part of. I stood by my nigga's side because he was there when I needed him.
Right.
Y'all understand is I got part of y'all problem. You understand what I'm saying? They put me part of your problem. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on. Y'all got that misunderstood. My nigga was there for me when I needed him. When niggas ran down on me and I didn't have, my nigga, when we was on the streets, my nigga was there for me. Y'all niggas wasn't there for me.
Right. And that's it. That's what he was mad at. But see, the reality of it is, my whole thing, I was available and I was on the block. That's when I was active on the block. If he was feeling some type of way, he was supposed to come see me.
He see what it is.
But you know what? That wasn't
felt
just
like I was the weak one.
That wasn't just over me. He ain't just shoot you over me. It was over that chick.
Ooh.
The one that your brother with Tiz, that your Tiz was messing with at the time.
I wasn't fucking her.
But he was arguing with Tiz at the time. Or arguing with
I didn't even know. I found out after.
He got into an argument over.
Plus,
he got into an argument, okay. And you know he always snap over them chicks. Because
let me tell you what it was. At that same time, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna keep it 100. The nigga I knew it was coming to me. You dig what I'm saying? Because prior to that, I backed out on that nigga. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't know that.
Over me.
Exactly. You kept talking outside what you was gonna do to me. I can hold my own. Don't put me part of that. And I let it know from the beginning. Don't put me part of that. But if you coming for me, come for me, because I'll come for you. He thought it was a game. If he was around, listen, it was gonna go down.
Y'all knuckled up after that.
Yeah,
Y'all knuckled up after that.
Yeah, after I pulled out, he won the fight. So we fought. I beat him up.
Then he was
tight by that. Yeah, he was in the car throwing up.
He started throwing up, right?
Yeah. He wanted to fight, so I'm like, okay, let's do that. We did that. That was that. A couple of months later, he got drunk and did what he did. I held it down. Actually, I got out the hospital early. A week early.
Crazy times.
I'm good.
Who would have ever thought that nigga would have went out like that? Though, may he rest in peace. You know what I mean? All them rest in peace, like DC.
And I never, you crazy shit about it. I grew up with the boy, man. Same building.
Neighbors.
He slept in my house. I slept in his house. I ate his mom's food. He ate mine. That's how close me and that nigga was, bro. I can't even say nothing bad about the nigga, bro.
Right. That's how we come up in the hood.
I held it down.
So I ain't
niggas
gonna
say, niggas never could say, oh, that nigga told. Never. Little. That name right there, the one and only Little Man there, that's me.
Yeah, the one thing I can sit up there and say, I ain't never heard a Little Man being a rat.
Nah, not me.
Ain't no paperwork on Little Man, for real.
You'll never find my name dotted on nothing.
Yeah,
Kill me. Kill me with my gun. That was my old saying. I don't do those no more. I'm a working black man.
Yeah. You came a long way, man. A long way.
47 years. I'm 47 years next in November. I know I'm gonna make it. You're facts.
So I mean, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, I never thought I would live to see past 21, 25. So for a nigga to still be sitting here with all of the wars that I've been through, that's why I be laughing. the caliber of beef and the caliber of niggas that I was beefing with, the shit I went through. Like, man, listen, man. It's like, damn, you know what I mean? Now I learned to cross my T's and dot my I's, because the reality of it is we playing in a different field now. It's cameras everywhere. You can't just sit up there and say, what you say, and just dumb out on a nigga no more. It's a different ball game now.
What an old timer told me up top, man. He said, yo, you can't just think for yourself no more. You gotta think for others, man.
Right.
You gotta think, damn, if that nigga worth me going to jail forever, or I could just look at this nigga like, yo, you know what, bro, you good, and you know, as they say, turn your cheek. It's not even worth it no more. I look at niggas like, what I'm gonna gain out of this?
Right. So what you do so how do you avoid trouble now? Because niggas gotta understand something. There's a method to avoiding trouble, especially when you that nigga and you always go through trouble.
Let me tell you what I do. Now that I work, when I want to wild out, bro, I get on Call of Duty, Warzone.
That's PlayStation 4 or 5?
4.
So I can't find a PlayStation 5 to save my life.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find them. I get on there, bro, and that shit is. After I get off of there, I want to go to sleep, but I'm going to work the next morning. I'm good.
And you said that's which one?
Excuse me.
Call of Duty what?
Warzone.
Warzone.
Facts.
That's when you have like team deathmatch with a bunch of people playing at the same time.
Well, it's like groups. Like groups of people go. What's the one I play all the time? Yeah, Rebirth. Nah, Cold Zone is Cold Zone. That shit is garbage. Yeah, Cold War. That shit is garbage.
Yeah, I gotta get back on my. You know what I mean? You in life, you gotta find. I don't care what it is, man. At this point in time in your life, because it's gonna be obstacles for a lot of people. You gotta find a stress reliever. You have to find a stress reliever. Got to.
Oh, work out.
That too.
Working out. That helps. Pull up bar, dumbbells, yeah.
Yeah. I got my pull up bar rusty. I gotta get back on that pull up bar.
You know, that's all I do is bar.
I still do 10 sets of 10 around the world though. I bet that. I make sure I keep that.
Nigga, you do more than that. Stop playing. Nigga, you got a whole gym in the basement. Stop playing.
I got my dumbbells. I got my bench outside. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I got some weights on the floor right now, right now by my foot. But yeah, you got to keep a stress reliever, man, for real.
I have to. And I watch movies with my girl. That's what I do. You heard? That's what I do.
You seen that new Boosie joint yet?
Who?
Our Boosie got a movie out right now. I gotta look into. I gotta see that his joint.
It dropped already on what? On what? What platform?
I don't know what he got it on, but I know they took his IG when he dropped his little documentary, his little movie. They took his IG so he could promote it. And I said that's a dirty game right there. That's a dirty.
On this camera, I don't know y'all niggas, so stop trying to add me unless I know you, bro. Yeah, but which one it was on? Stars or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Stars. It's probably on Prime too.
Yeah, it might be on Prime or Stars.
Yeah, everybody trying to add you up. I can't even see the comments. I don't know why.
Nah? Probably gotta swipe to the. Nah, you're still supposed to see the comments. Swipe to the left or right.
Yeah, I can't even see it.
Yeah. No, it's his friends too. I got 102 people. I don't even know that many people. I got that many people on my ship, but my shit would never go past 5. No lie, unless me, China, Llama, unless we up on here on bugging out and you know, just kicking about shit.
What China you talking about? The one from China Brim or the one from Connecticut?
Nah, China Brim.
Because there's two of them right now that I'm seeing, that I'm learning about. It's China Brim, then it's the China from Connecticut that held it down upstate. Shout out to
that
both
was
of them.
one of the Lil China. He from Connecticut. He was cutting everything.
He was tearing shit up too, right?
Cutting everything. Yeah, I never seen. I heard. Me and him, we was in Southport together. He was somewhere else, and I was somewhere, but I heard he was in there. You know how you hear niggas who was in the jail? I heard he was in there.
Right.
I never seen him in population.
Yeah.
I was up north with all them niggas. Mac Moten, Murder Mac. I was a DFY with that nigga. Yo, it's mad niggas that I be seeing people talking about. I be like, I was up north with him.
Nah, but you know what I'm gonna say though, son? Some niggas made a living out of being in the box, and I couldn't understand that, son. Like, Tank Head did 20 years in the box.
That's a long fucking time, bro.
Yo, son, like, who in their right mind would do 20 years in the box? Most of the illest niggas was in population. At some point in time, we all was bumping heads in population. 20 years in the box was like, come on, man. 20 years in the box? Like, come on, man. That's overdoing it.
That's
some niggas, son. Some niggas was hiding in the box. I don't care what nobody say. Some niggas was hiding in the box. The box kept them safe. I don't care what niggas say, man. Because, like, some of the realest, son, I done bumped into the realest dudes on Rikers Island. That's how me and Pistol Pete bumped. Niggas was in population. Niggas wasn't hiding in the box.
You gonna see a nigga in traffic. You gonna see a nigga in transit. It wanted somewhere. You gonna bump into somebody somewhere.
Unless you stay in the box.
Unless you're in the box. Unless you're in the box.
And well, you know what though? I can't knock a nigga that had to stay in the box, because if you knew you was gonna get killed in population, because some niggas had that much beef, like, you might as well stay in that box, because if you come out, there's gonna be a nice little knife waiting for you. I ain't gonna leave a lie though, son.
That shit not funny, man, but that shit is crazy, yo. And it be like that.
I think
niggas did so much, call themselves putting pain in, that they ran out of pain to put in. Until that pain is a pressure on themselves.
Yeah. But you know what it is too. You know what I learned too, man? Most of the pioneers of the UBN, man, at some point in time became food behind that wall. And I'm like, I just couldn't understand that. Like, yo, how so many niggas that put so much pain in for the set got pain put in on them by the younger generations?
It's a cycle. If this is like, that shit is like checkers. Eventually you're gonna come down that ladder or go up that ladder. It's always the ups and downs. This is life. Whether you're gonna apply the pressure or be pressured. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're gonna walk that straight line or you're gonna go to the side and do some dumb shit to put yourself back in line, but it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It happens, man. It happens. It happens to the best.
I was just sitting up here thinking, like, most of the niggas that came out of your building passed away, son. Shaft.
Who?
Shaft.
Yeah, first floor. Sean Books, bro. Yep. Damn.
Yeah, son, that's for real.
Yeah, it's mad people gone. The whole project.
I say Sean Bull or brother Bug brother Shaq was one of the coolest niggas on this earth.
That was the bro, man.
For
That's
real.
7-5. Remember, that's my building. 7-5 was my building. 7th floor, 7J. Yeah, Weez was on the 6th floor. Zito upstairs. Yo, it was Nudie on the 4th. Fucking Weez on the 6th. Like, yeah, that whole building. Boo Nitty on the 1st floor.
I
You
think
got
I
you
think
got
you
you got Sean. You got Sean. You got mad niggas. RZ. You got mad niggas that came out that building. 7'5" is very famous.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. Your boy RZ, man. He shocked me when he got caught up in that situation and told, man. Like, damn,
What's
RZ.
Well, I didn't even hear from that nigga in a minute. I didn't see that nigga in a minute. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Son, I seen. Yo, I swear to God, son. I was driving. I turned on Morrison. Car was flagging me down, right? So I pulled over. RZ jumped out. And the nigga was like, yo. I just looked at him like, really? And he was like, yo, son. You know what I mean? Yeah, I told on niggas. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing 25 to life for nobody. And he was like, but you know what, though? He said, I didn't tell on you. And he said, the feds would come get you for old and new. And I gave that nigga a hug. It blew it. He said, but I ain't tell on you. I was like, my man. It blew it like, damn. Nigga said I wasn't doing 25 to life for nobody.
Damn, bro.
Like, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But you know what, though? Like, the one thing I thank God for, man, or the many things, but one thing I thank God for, I knew when to stop. Some niggas just didn't know when to turn away and walk away. Bronx, I knew Bronx River was going to be up on the indictment. Like, it was only a matter of time. Niggas just didn't know when to stop. I knew when to stop. I left the hood alone. Terrence left the hood alone. I was when all that shit, when all that beefing started going back and forth with Nuke, that was just because ego and jealousy and shit like that. Nigga wasn't grinding out there. A nigga was just coming through. Yo, there wasn't even no real money in the projects no more. The money was gone already. There wasn't even no money out there no more.
Nah, bro.
Niggas was out there fighting over the same 5 crackheads. For real. Niggas out there fighting over the same 5 crackheads. Then they came back and locked the projects up and hit the projects again.
That shit, man. That, like they always said for years, man, that project had a black cloud over it, man.
It still does, son. It still, and see, the one thing I promised myself is that I was not going to let Bronx River be my downfall.
Nigga said son look like DMX. Everybody say that, man. Everybody say that. Yo, everybody say that. But I never smoked crack in my life. Rest in peace of DMX, you heard?
DMX. Yeah,
real
man.
shit. I don't mind that, but niggas be like, hold on. I start me being a hood nigga, I'm gonna think wrong. Hold on, is you trying to compare me to the crackhead DMX? Or like
rest in peace to DMX, man. It is what it is. Niggas don't understand. Yo, you know what's crazy, man? Niggas from the projects talk different. We might say anything out of our mouth. A nigga from the projects might say anything out of our mouth. That's why I be laughing. It's funny because I was doing a live, right, on YouTube. I think I had like about 6,000, 7,000 people watching me at one time. And I was yelling at somebody that was in my house because they was turning on faucets and refrigerators and everything while I was doing my live. And niggas is making videos talking about it wasn't my kid that I was yelling at. But at the same time, nigga in the hood, yeah, we yell at our kids. Fuck is wrong with you?
yo, listen. The world fucked up now. You can't even yell at these kids. Back in the days, nigga, I'm glad they didn't make computers. I got whipped with that cord, nigga. You shitting me? You shit me, nigga? I got fucked up. And when niggas was having parties in the back of the center, when DJ Red Alert used to be back there, I got fucked up in the party all the way to the building, nigga, by my moms.
Son,
They wasn't playing back in the days.
son, I got
Do
my
that shit now, you going to jail.
son, I got my ass whipped in the school, outside the school. My mother,
Fuck that.
I remember my mom's calling niggas upstairs to pick the bed up because I went under the bed so she could get up under there and crack me with that goddamn extension cord. Like, they talking about he yelled at his kid, nigga. We got beat. Fuck is you talking
Nigga,
about?
I got whipped I got whooped in the shower, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
For real.
I'm
like,
happy for those. I'm happy for those ass whoopings. I learned later. I learned later.
Shit. I'm still mad at my mother about some of the ass whoopings, nigga.
I learned from those ass whoopings.
I'm still mad about some of them ass whoopings. Niggas talking about.
Nigga, I still feel them marks on my back of my legs. What they talking about?
Son, there was no going to sleep after those ass whoopings with them extension cords. You ain't sleep for days. You couldn't sit down for days.
7'5" in the building. You already know.
Yo, son, I remember when my mom tried to get slick on me. She tried to get slick. I got in trouble in school. And she tried to be real slick. She was like, boy, you got that same dirty outfit on you. I ain't washed that outfit, right? So while she talking to me, I said, why she got her hand behind her back? So then I looked, and I seen the extension cord dangling between her legs. She trying to get me to come up out of my clothes, getting in trouble at school. But her thing is, she knew that when she came for me, she was going to have to chase me all around the house. And by the time she got finished chasing me, she was